This image looks pretty simple, but it's actually quite complicated to create. Most of these were put in place on set and on camera, but a big chunk of them were photoshopped and cloned in to make it a little bit more full. They were part of a series for a magazine editorial, and now recently one has kind of floated to the top. Aside from these two that have sold in exhibitions and this one seems to be pretty trendy right now, so let's show you how I made it. It started off pretty simple. A lot of glue to make it nice and sticky, and then some of these beads. We tried a couple different options here, but the image was pretty straightforward. The inspiration behind this was this photo that I found online years and years ago, and it's just been in my kind of inspiration folder for a long time. It's more of an illustration. It looks like that the photograph, this was just taken without these diamond things here, and it was just put in post in one clean layer. Doesn't look like they spent a lot of time with it. So I thought I'd do this a lot in camera to give it more of an in-camera effect, and that's how we got here. So as you go, and you can see there's a lot of glue stuck around here. It doesn't really have the effect that I wanted. So how did we go from this to this? Well, actually it's pretty simple. If you take my grain and my tones off and we open up this fixed layer, you can see where we started from. A couple random ones out here, but as we zoom in, it's actually pretty gross from the glue. So what I did was clean up some of the glue and then begin putting on new crystals. Now it wasn't just done in one crazy amount, it was done quite differently. What I would do is I would take a new layer, come in here, I would make my stamp tool to be the exact same size as one of these. I would also make sure that my hardness was at 0, and I would just paste it in. But as soon as I was done, I would twist it. And that's what gives it this weird, unique quality to it. And then I would merge the layers. And then I go again. So then you're gonna come over to this side. Make sure that this is just around the same size as what we're sampling. You want to hold Shift Command N for a new layer, drop it over, and then push Apple T. And then this is what just makes it slightly different. You can do the same thing over here. Shift Apple N for a new one. Come over here, do the same thing, Apple T. Shift Apple N for a new layer. Make a new one. Right over there. Apple T. Shift it just a little bit. And then you merge all these layers. And then what you see is they are completely uniquely in. And they all look very different. So there's no repeats. And everything looks kind of organic. From there you do your cleanup. Again, I like to simplify images. So you can do your cleanup. And then your skin fix to get rid of all the glue that's on the inside here. And then your dodge and burn. And there you go. But it looks completely in camera, and that's the effect that I wanted to go for. So you can see if we come here to our inspiration, pretty close, but I feel like this effect was just executed a little bit better. If you want to see more of these images with a full uncensored set, head over to my website, CoreyVanderPloeg.com, or check me out on Instagram and Twitter @CoreyPhoto. Thanks for watching. Happy shooting.